Hello, YouTubers. Now I'm talking about webcomics. Yeah, there's a million of them. Most of them crappy. But A for effort. Wait, A for effort, not the spelling. Anyway, blonde moment. um, I'd have to say that it's a hard choice between my favorite top comic. So I'm going to lay the comics out there, verbally. And, you know, one of my favorite comics, not in descending or ascending order of favorite, just random pick one, pick one, pick one, pick one. Furpiled. Yeah, Furpiled. Oh my god, that comic is so cute. It's one of those anthropomorphic comics. It's like where you have people that are, I don't know whether it's animal with human characteristics or humans with animal characteristics. I'm gonna go safer with the other one. Um, they all wear clothing and walk on 2 feet and such, but they got animal characteristics. So I wouldn't say quite human. Well, I guess it could be human characteristics. They got hands just like we do, and yada yada yada. Anyway, beside the point. You got Husky Dog as the main character, or no, something Husky, or Husky something. Oh, I should really look this up. Who we're viewing the story from his perspective at first, but then as the story goes along, we start seeing the story from his friends' perspectives, and it's a really down-to-earth comic. It basically shows the entire spectrum of LGBT and allies. Even from the ally viewpoint, and I thought this webcomic is very open-minded. This it brings in all the troubles that you know the average Joe goes through on a daily basis, and it just brings it to light and just touches on it, and adds a little bit of a twist. And it's enough to keep it real, but also a little bit more to give it that surreal feeling. It's like, God, I could so relate. And that's what I like about it. I could relate to it. There are elements in it that as far as dating, gosh, I want to wear something good. I want to look nice. Oh my God, I got up late again and I got a test today. It's like run, 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 run. It's like, oh, I really like this guy, but I can't really do anything about it. Oh, look, by chance, y'all are just starting a date. Anyway, beside the point. I just started rambling there, and I do apologize. Yeah, Furpiled, I suggest reading that hands down. That it's just one of those comics that at least I have to check every other day. And you could actually, off to the right side of the page, if you want to keep up with it, but don't have access to a computer 24/7, but you want to know when updates happen, they actually have a cell phone thing where you can enter your number and it'll tell you on your cell phone when it updates. And that's really handy because, knowing me, if I have nothing better to do, if I get a text saying that they got a new page up, I am running to the nearest computer and reading that shit. You know, I just good comic. Now that I've spent 4 minutes going on about one comic, I gotta kind of make the other ones. Oh well. It could be two parts. Um, Concession comic. Yeah, very dark, very twisted, but very adorable. Good God. Uh, yeah. You got a whole spectrum of characters. Another one of those anthropomorphic comics. I swear I'm seeing a trend here. Um, but hey, you can't deny a good comic when you see one. Uh, yeah, concession comics. You have Joel, Matt, and a whole set of other characters, but the story kind of weaves around in the different characters of, I want to say at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, around 12 to 15 characters at any given plot. Not focusing on all of them, but it involves a lot of the crew. It starts out with working at Joel working out at a movie, or not working out, but working at a movie theater, and eventually, you start to see that, it goes from simple day-to-day job to slightly paranormal. And then you have the occasional perverted joke here and there, if not a ton of them. Um, Very twisted humor. I mean, it ranges from Nambla, or is it Mambla? Nambla? I don't know. It's a reference to South Park. And then you have like almost poltergeist kind of thing going on, except without, oh, kind of possession. But I'm not giving it away. Um, just another one of those comics that are LGBT and allies friendly. Thank God. And it does have its cute moments, like especially when Jill and Matt Gain kiss. Good God, that was twisted. Oh, sorry, YouTubers. I kind of got lost there for a second. I was like, oh, that is so cute. Anyway, read concession comics as well if you really aren't offended by a lot of things. It has a lot of humor in it that I think is just pretty lighthearted and just it's pretty good. So concession comics. What others have I read? Closet Coon. Anthropomorphic again. Good God. Uh, what? The human written ones just aren't cutting it. They it's like at least with the anthropomorphic. Okay, I should explain what anthropomorphic is. Anthropomorphic is. Oh wait, I already did explain that. Never mind. Anyway, Closet Coon. But pretty. It's a pretty good comic, except it hasn't been updated in forever, and I don't think the artist will ever update it again. Kind of makes me a little sad, but a little too on the sex as a result side. Yeah. But good read nonetheless. I mean, I like it. It has its moments to where, like, it had, for example, like, got four gay guys around the table in a restaurant. The two of them are above 21, two of them aren't. So the two order beers, and then they all order food. And then when the waitress walks off, clear. They both shove the beers across the table, and the two just totally drink it up. It's like in minutes or seconds, and so yeah. And then waitress come back. Is everything okay? And yummy. Can we have two more? It's like I bet you that waitress was confused all to holy hell. Or not, if she's smart. But heck, I honestly think that the America's liquor laws are really kind of out there anyway. I mean, hell, if a person's old enough to serve in the military at 18, they're old enough to drink. Just not anywhere under 18. I find issue with. Just because kids drinking just is a scary thought. Anyway, I'm nearing the 10-minute mark, and I think I hit the three that I recently know a little bit about that I like. So, YouTubers, this is Tenchi1018 signing out. What was that? Good God.